guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, and welcome to our July Christmas Stampathon. This month's theme is Baby It's Cold Outside, and I can tell you in Australia it is actually cold outside. So we want you to channel your inner Christmas cold themes. I've gone with some different themes to what I normally work with because Christmases in Australia are inevitably boiling hot. Now I'm talking 40 degrees. It's normally ridiculous, and there's normally rain and humidity thrown in there, which makes them pretty unbearable. But I have channeled something a bit different for me and doing a cold theme. So I have grabbed the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper that's available from the 3rd of August as part of celebration. So it's a free paper, and I have cut out these adorable animals. So we've got the fox, the penguin. Now, is a snowman an animal? No, probably not, but I'm counting him. And I've cut them out of the Designer Series paper and paired them with, now all these 4 pieces are actually scraps that I've had sitting to the side and been wanting to use. So I've got 8 of these scraps in total that I've put together using the Picture This die. So I've used this die here, and I've used these on other cards. So if you go through or go on my blog and search for Picture This, you can see some projects that I've made using these pieces of paper. Now I have paired our Penguin Place paper with the Penguin Place stamp set that you can purchase, and I've just used the Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry sentiment. So I've set that up in our Stamparatus because I have got that all ready to go. The trees that I've used on all 4 cards comes from the Peaceful Deer stamp set, and that is this one here. And the Merry Christmas sentiment that I've used on this card is from the For Onto Us stamp set. So I've just grabbed bits and bobs, and I should go back and say the star snow bits I've also used from Peaceful Deer. And I have thrown in some blending brushes as well to add some colour to the white scrap cutouts that I also have. So this is using a lot of stuff I already had, but throwing in some new stuff as well. So these are the 4 designs that I have used. So we've got Old Olive, Rich Razzleberry, Real Red, and Misty Moonlight. Sorry, I always get the name of that wrong. So today we are making 2 of these designs. So I have already partially done a few things. So I've already got the Real Red one ready to pop. Whoop. Oh dear, I've got everything happening here today. My cords aren't properly secured. So I have already gone through and got all my bits and pieces ready, and I have 2 of our circles that I need to do some things with. So I'm going to start by adding some Real Red to this circle with our blending brush. So while I'm doing that, I'll talk to you about our Christmas Stampathon challenge. Now this started back in January, but you can jump in at any time you wish. Miss a month, that is all good. So when I pop it in, I do dab it off. So I haven't got quite as much ink, and I do start off the piece that I am wanting to add ink to. So I'm going very heavy on the bottom, because that's where my penguin is going to sit. And then I'm just using any residual ink left on the brush to colour in the top. And that is that ready to go in there for when we glue. Okay, and for our next circle, I'm going to do some stamping. Now, if you were my scissors, I would have put you away. So jump in every month, make a minimum of, or depending on what we specify, but it's generally 4 projects. And we just have a fun time making some projects all throughout the year. So we are ready to go at Christmas time to send some love to our loved ones in the mail. Family, friends, customers, workmates, all of those people who you want to send a little bit of Christmas cheer. So this is the Merry Christmas Before Onto Us. I've used the Memento Tuxedo black ink. I'm leaving it transfer for a few seconds, and that's transferred beautifully. And I didn't have my Barney Blue ink pad quite ready, but I can open that nice and easily. And I do have our snowflakes and sprinkles set ready to go. So I'm going to stamp off the edge just to make this Christmassy. And that is that piece ready to go right here. So for when we're gluing. Next, I'm going to add some trees to a few of our other pieces using Just Jade. So I got most of these colours came directly out of the paper. Now, if you want to find our group, you can do that by going onto Facebook or look in the description below and search Christmas Stampathon 2021 and you shall find us. So I've already used the blending brushes on these circles, which come from the insides, not of these pieces, but of pieces I used in another project, and these trees just fit perfectly. So this is tone on tone. I've used the blending brush with Just Jade ink, and then I'm stamping with Just Jade as well, and that works perfectly. Now I'm going to grab, because I need to use this one again, just going to clean this off using my very well used stamp chamois. That is all clean, ready to go. I'm just going to pop that ink pad to the side and just I've lost one. Where did that one just go? It will turn up, it's all good. Don't need this anymore, but what I do need to do, they're all there, all 3 pieces. I need to glue this piece down so then I can stamp, and I have got the wrong ink pad as well, but that's okay. So just add some dabs of glue, and I am going to pop this down. Now this is going on to Fresh Freesia. Both of these colours are in the pattern paper. So it just happened that I had these as scrap, and I'm going to grab my Barney Blue ink pad. We're going to stamp it directly inside of the circles. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. Rather than stamping on the scrap circles, I am going to stamp directly on. Let's add a bit more ink, and line this up and go directly over. Thank God for photopolymer stamps and being able to see through them. There we go, that's better. And then this one here. Perfect. So I've got those three. Now all I have to do is drop in all my other circles and add in my cute characters. And I just realized I'm going to need my real red ink pad again, so I'll just have that popped open to the side ready to go. So I do want to, just going to pop this Merry Christmas in flat. Actually, I didn't need that tree, but it will still work. So this does not fit perfectly in here, but it does fit in. It does just come out of one of these shapes, and the space around it works really, really well. Now, I am going to be very cheeky and just put the glue where I know I need it, just here. Now, this is a penguin. It was on the edge of the sheet. So this penguin is going to nest in, and I'm going to have to use the scissors, which I have lost in plain sight on my desk. So I'm just going to slide in my scissors here, and I'm just going to slide this penguin in here, slide him down, and he can just sit in there. We've got a little bit of the tree showing, and that's all good. We're going to add a fox and a snowman. So I think this fits the bill for cold. For someone who doesn't do cold cards, please tell me in the comments if I have, you think I've hit the criteria, because they're all wearing their nice scarves, which boy did I need today. Very, very high winds, very blustery here today on the central coast of New South Wales. So that, oh no, still need to put my fox on. He was sitting there, but he wasn't adhered. So I cannot wait to see what style and sets you guys are going to grab out and show us your cold theme. So you may do colour, you may use snowflakes, you may use a beautiful log cabin. I know Stampin' Up! Have had many of those styles of stamps over the years. Oh, that one's a bit too low. Lucky I only placed it. There we go. That's a bit more centered. So that's one card done. And now I'm going to pop glue in all the places. So I've done this a couple of times. So I kind of have a system going. So I just do a couple at a time. Now these circles, I have used the Balmy Blue to blend on. So that works really well. And I think I have lost one again, or I have placed two. These ones like to go missing, I've decided. Give it a bit of a twist. Drop that one in. It's okay, I'll find it. It's all good. If not, you guys get the gist and saw that I had it. Maybe I've pulled it off with my sleeve. Who knows? Who knows? So I've made 8 cards because I need a lot of cards when it comes to Christmas time. I worked out last year, I think I sent over 100 Christmas cards between all my demonstrator friends and family and customers. Who do you send Christmas cards to? I really would love to know. Now, while we're looking for this other tree, Oh, I found it on the floor. Me and my squeaky chair today. Okay, this one's here. So these cards came together relatively quickly because I had all the bits already done. I just needed to get all these animals done, and that was, for me, quite simple. I happen to have a machine that I could cut them out with, but most people would hand cut them, but my hands don't allow for that activity, unfortunately. I have a Charcot-Marie tooth hereditary peripheral neuropathy, and my hands don't play in a normal way like everyone else's, so we just work with it and go with what we have. So I do work a little slower and a little more deliberately than other people, but hey, that's my style. So if you do want to watch any of my other real-time card making videos, I do 2 a week here on YouTube and over on my Facebook. I do them at the same time, so it's the same video wherever you'd prefer to watch. I have them there and we have a great time. So you often choose what I am going to play with, and yeah, we just have a great chat and a great lot of fun together making projects of all varieties, generally a card, but using different techniques and colors and all of that. So they are the 2 cards that I've made with you today, and I will grab in our 2 other designs and just go over with you again what we have used to make these. So I used the Picture This die to cut out the panels. This is a great die. It isn't available in a bundle. They do come as a die set by themselves. For this Merry Christmas sentiment, we did use the For Onto Us stamp set. For the trees and our snowflakes, we used the Peaceful Deer stamp set. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? I haven't done the stamping on this. I'll do that in a sec. And for that sentiment, we use Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry. So I will just grab my Stamparatus and very quickly, because it won't take a second, pop this in here, pop in the magnet, make sure we're right up in the corner. I do have my Real Red ink pad at the ready, and it will be 2 inkings just because it's a very fine sentiment. I find that inking it up twice gives you the best and most bold impression that you can get with a fine sentiment. It doesn't matter that it did that because it is already lined up. A bit more pressure on this side, and we have now finished this card. So Stamparatus, great for lining things up straight, and because I did use it on 3 of my card designs, it worked perfectly. Now the other thing I used to get our white circles, so this is what we started with, a whole lot of white circles. To get them colored, I did use our blending brushes. So I just have 1 brush for each color family. So for both the blues, I used this brush, and for any greens, I just use this brush. So it works really, really well. Some people have 1 for every color, and that's okay too. So pop over to Facebook to have a look at everyone's inspiration and take on Baby It's Cold Outside. We'll have at least 4 of us admin girls showing you our projects, and then as everyone does theirs over the month, they will pop it up and give us some fantastic inspiration. You'll also go in the draw for a random act of kindness card, so I will send one lucky recipient one of my cards, as will the rest of the admin girls. I look forward to seeing you over on Facebook. If not, I will see you next month in my video. Thanks for coming and joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.